welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my oil controlling makeup routine. This usually lasts me about 8 to 12 hours, so if you want to see exactly what it is that I do to make my makeup last that long, please keep on watching. So first things first, we gonna need a prime. So my favorite hands down favorite oil controlling primer is my Black Radiance True Complexion Primer. This is from the drugstore. It's about $7, but I usually just get mine off of Amazon because it's really far where I have to drive to get Black Radiance. But for more higher end, you can use the Benefit Professional one or the Becca Mattifying one. That baby will suck up all your oils. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using my favorite one, which is the Black Radiance. And I just apply this where I usually get oily. So that's around my T-zone and a little bit around this area. I mostly get oily on my nose, chin, and forehead, aka T-zone. But on occasion, I do tend to get oily around my cheek area. So don't forget to prime that. And I don't put too much on because that can sometimes do the opposite. It can make me oilier and then I need to be, so just be a little bit careful. Won't put on a very extremely thin layer, but then don't put on a very thick layer. So next you would go in and color correct if you need to. I personally do not want to. I would personally color correct, and then I would go in with my next step, which is setting my primer. Yes, we are setting our primer. So I'm going to be using my Airspun powder. This is in the color Naturally Neutral. The powder helps soak up your oils from the get-go before you apply your foundation and all that good stuff. So I usually just set my nose, my chin, and my forehead. And no, this will not make your foundation look cakey whatsoever. This right here will keep you matte all day. And I mean all day. And then I'll just take a little bit on my cheeks. Like I said before, you are setting your primer to help combat your oils from the jump. So that way you won't have to be extremely heavy-handed when you go into set afterwards. So next we're going to need an oil controlling foundation. I have 3 favorites at the moment. My 2 favorite drugstores are the Revlon Color Stay in the color Mahogany and the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in 112. They both say 24 hours. I've never had makeup on for any longer than 12 hours, so I don't know how that's going to work. So those 2 are my favorite drugstore, and then for my more higher end, my favorite is the Estee Lauder Double Wear in the color Pecan. This baby, what have you, matte. Matte. These 2 right here combined, I feel the same consistency as my Estee Lauder, just a little bit thicker. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be going in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear in Pecan. Next, I'm taking my Maybelline Concealer in Cafe. This part is not very different. You just go in, highlight, conceal, do all that good stuff as usual. Next, I'm taking my Sacha Buttercup, and this is what I'm going to use to set. For my small lines, I always bake them. And then I always bake my nose because that is where I get the most oily. And then I just put a light layer on my forehead. But once we get our foundation, primer, and setting our primer out of the way, there's really not much to it afterwards. It's just the products that you use. So I'm just going to keep mentioning it. So next I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in 360 Mocha. And this is what I'm using to set the rest of my face. Next I'm taking my Morphe 06PW palette, and I'm going to use this to contour. Next, I'm taking my Betty Illuminizer. I'm just going to use this to highlight. Now, the last and final step is to set your makeup, but set it multiple times. Now, for the drugstore, a good one is the NYX Matte Finishing Spray, and for a more higher end is the Scandinavia Finishing Spray, the oil control one. And what I mean by setting it multiple times is that you set your face, wait for it to dry, and then set it again, and that'll be it. So I'm just going to be taking the NYX Matte Finishing Spray, and I'm going to be setting my face. Oh! Waiting for this to dry. And then setting it again. And that's it. It is currently 13:05 on Monday, September 18th. 1:05. Sorry, it's currently 1:05, September 18th. And I'll be back in like a couple hours. But I have lab today, so I'm probably going to come back with like the goggle thing. So don't mind that. But I will definitely be back at the end of the day to show you how my makeup is held up. And I'm not going to touch up at all today. So y'all, I'll see you at the end of the day today. So it's currently 21:20, the same day I just changed my shirt. I mean, it's currently 9:20. My makeup, as you can see, I don't have any oils or any of that going on. Excuse my goggle indentation. I just came from lab like 2 hours ago and it's still there. I hate lab because of this reason right here. But anyways, as you can see, it's been 9 hours and I do not have not one single drop of oil coming through. And yeah, this technique of mine really works for me personally. If you want to go ahead and try it out, let me know how that works for you. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave me any questions or comments in the comment section down below. And for the love of makeup and all things girly, please subscribe and stay tuned for my next video. Bye guys!